closing in on first pitch in our nation's capital. It's the Phillies and the Nationals, and it's next. Now from the southeast quadrant of Washington, D.C., a look at Nationals Park here in our nation's capital. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this 4-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Really, this series has been one-sided so far. Fans here have loved what they've been seeing. Their guys have taken the first 3 games of the series. We've seen some brooms around the yard already. They want to sweep.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order will read like this. Striding in is the leadoff man, Jimmy Rollins, and we are just about set for baseball here. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
1-0 pitch now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. Sliced hard the other way, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eaten them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Chase Utley will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Ryan Howard will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits 3rd in the National League in that category. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two outs here with a runner at third. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Hairston is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Philadelphia. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Coco Crisp will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits ninth in the National League in batting at the start of play. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now a ball hit on the ground for Rollins at short. And Rollins will throw him out, one away. And with one away, here's the dimensions for beautiful new Nationals Park, complete with Washingtonian cherry trees out there in center field plaza. Fairly standard dimensions, 336 down the line in left, 377 to left center, 403 straight away, and 370 to right center, and 335 down the right field line. Ian Desmond will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Batting third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count. 3-2.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
The next 3-2. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Darren Ruff will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And there's your first out of the inning. Dominic Brown will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Carlos Ruiz will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Hey now, can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Here comes the 1-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. It gets on him pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
Cody Ashe will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around third and being waved on home. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside-the-park 2-run home run.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher.
Go, guys, come on.
And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. Crisp is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Phillies on top, 2-0. Albert Pujols will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this will be fouled away. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here's another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Fouled back. And a swing by Pujols, but he didn't get all of this one. Brown comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Utley. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Tyler Moore will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Tyler Moore.
And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hit hard to second. And this is past a diving Utley at second, a base hit.
And after setting down the first 5 to start the afternoon, he finally gives up his first hit here with 2 outs in the second. And that's important because you don't want to let a guy coast through these early innings. You want to mount at least a little bit of pressure out there.
Scott Hairston swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals leave one. They're down 2-0. And at the top of the order, Jimmy Rollins is ready to go here as we begin the third. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Number 19 will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
So a runner at first with one out now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Ryan Howard will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch inside the throw. It's high, but a fine job to come down with it at third, and he's out stealing third base. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
And they won't come after Howard this time as it misses for ball 4.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Darren Ruff will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Full count now, 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Payoff pitch one more time. Swinging a tapper out in front. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Kevin Franzen makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Kevin Franzen.
Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And oh no, pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. And he'll reach first safely. Roberto Hernandez will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Steven Strasburg will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt at strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Rollins on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball's bunted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Coco Crisp will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Got him.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Ian Desmond will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Right back to the changeup, just as effective here. It's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fouled straight back. The next 0-2. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Number 19 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Dominic Brown will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Left fielder, Dominic Brown.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. But right there is Albert at first as he's able to reach up and take it for out number one. Carlos Ruiz will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth. Cody Ashe will try it again. Remember, he tripled home a pair his first time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. Ryan Zimmerman will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys. And obviously, no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up with a leadoff double.
Albert Pujols stands in as he looks at ball one here. For Zimmerman, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just one out.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
The batter,
Tyler Moore will dig in. He singled his first time around. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
And no swing, apparently, ball one.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. That's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
leading off for Philadelphia.
Roberto Hernandez will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Rafael Furcal will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Rafael Furcal.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Look out, 2-0 now.
And that guy on the mound, he won't even blink. If he wants to come in again and he thinks you're leaning out, he'll throw that same pitch in the same spot.
The 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Leadoff man retired, and that brings up the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this is down for Rollins. He's got extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting, number 19.
Number 19 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a ball, 1-0. For Rollins, he's now at 23 doubles on the year.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he waits out the changeup there as it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
You know, it's just not that often that you're going to beat a guy like this around the yard the way they've done so far. I mean, he came into this game with an ERA in the 2s, but it's going to get up there after this shellacking.
Chase Utley will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And no chance to get the recovery play at first. And now we'll hold our breaths to see if he's okay. Taylor Jordan will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 38, Taylor Jordan.
Ryan Howard will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Oh, and Howard got a pitch he liked there, but winds up pulling this one well foul into the stands in right. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But fortunately here, no advance. In the air to left. Moore is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Darren Ruff will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Here's a hard hit ball that's going to get over the head of Desmond at short. It's a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are two on now with two away.
And a good job there of keeping the inning alive. That's all you needed to do. Well, now one more two-out knock, and they get that run right back.
Dominic Brown. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far.
Come on, Ned.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Shut him down now.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And they're not going to get him at the plate as the second run scores to make this 6-1.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now for Brown, he gets credited with double number 24 on the year. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 6-1. Brad Lincoln is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Scott Hairston will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Scott.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And that is swung on and missed as Hairston set down for the first out of the inning. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Franzen. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Good curveball, strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Bryce Harper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And this ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail 6-1. Drew Storen will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22, Drew Storen.
Cody Ashe will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Third baseman, Cody Ashe.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. He's going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And here's the table setter, Rafael Furcal. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
And this is music to a manager's ears here. After he watched his club give up 4 runs an inning ago, this guy's come in and gotten 2 quick outs to start the next inning.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Coco Crisp will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That looked like it missed being strike 3 by about a half an inch.
And he got him. Ian Desmond will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit. Ryan Zimmerman will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Aaron Luke will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Pitching for the Phillies, number 62.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Albert Pujols will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ready with another 0-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Number 19 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it.
Now, looking ahead, you wonder if maybe he'll get one more shot at the cycle. Might need a little help, but it's not over for him yet.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. There to get it is Franzen. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So two are gone now in the Philadelphia seventh. And digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Jake Diekman will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Tyler Moore will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. In there for strike one. Fouled back. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, these guys have been on a real sweet run this past week or so, but starting to look like the winning streak's going to come to an end after 6 games.
Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Torres is right there as he takes it for the second out. Kevin Franzen will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Danny Espinoza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Danny Espinoza.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Craig Stammen will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Darren Ruff will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Moore is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Dominic Brown will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. On to first, and there were 2 down. Carlos Ruiz will stride in, grounded out his last time through. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one. Coco Crisp will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throw by for Call, and there's 1 down. Ian Desmond will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Al Albuquerque is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 64, Al Albuquerque.
And that misses, ball 1. They're empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1 and 2. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low 2s coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail 6-1. Cody Ashe will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Third baseman, Cody Ashe.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Crisp is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The batter, number 15,
Rafael Furcal will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. 2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Moore is there, and it's a very quick inning. Albert Pujols will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Wilson Ramos will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing.
Tyler Moore comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. Scott Hairston is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. 2 out with the man at first. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, you know, it winds up taking 6 pitchers to get it done, but they do get the victory in the end, and so that's all that matters.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4.